I'm Andy Perry. I'm head of retail telco products for OVO. We sell telephony services, ADSL, fibre to cabinet, Sagia, and FTTP services as well now. I used to work at BT Wholesale back in the day, so we kind of engaged with you guys back then when it was in Sky. Sky was using SI in places, and then obviously Vodafone as well used that. So I've kind of known about you guys for a while. So yes, obviously when we were running the billing tender, we included you in the tender, and obviously quite impressed when you came back with everything you sort of showed us. The scalability of the platform, functionality is very much what we're looking for, and yeah, just basically obviously your reputation is very good, and the feedback was basically, you guys are brilliant. The legacy SSE billing platform did a very, very good job of call rating, but was stupendously clunky at anything else. So we had a limitation on the number of tariffs we could do. We had the limitation on how long it would take to build a tariff. Be amazed at the limitations we had. So very much there was a significant driver to be flexible, significant driver to have multiple different tariffs, the ability to run campaigns where, for example, a Black Friday campaign is a prime example that every year we've been desperate to run a Black Friday campaign and can't because it takes 6 months to build a new tariff. Whereas for you guys, it's pretty much, you want a tariff, you say when it starts, you say when it ends. So the flexibility is a massive, massive driver for us to just be able to drive that. And obviously the capability you've got with them being API driven, that from Titan we can basically then drive the master stuff into you guys to change things super quickly. We can manage, in theory we could do like a hour long flash sale if we wanted on Black Friday. It's that level of flexibility. And then the scalability as well. So basically discussing you guys about how you'd set up on AWS, and the ability to scale up and down is very, very well awesome, frankly. With you guys, very much we can pretty much come in and scale up, and if we, I don't know, if we decide to buy somebody and stick in an extra 30,000 customers, it's not an issue. You basically can scale up and cope with that really quickly. So yeah. But I think from an onboarding point of view, the moment we kind of got the contract sorted and done, we were accessing your test environment, your dev environment really quickly. We were able to get basic tariffs up. I say the support you guys gave us on setting up the rate cards was really good. You say you can do something and you'll do it, and it's you have a good discussion beforehand, so it's clear exactly what you're delivering. You understand it and everything else. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then also just actually the reaction capability of the team. The team are blooming good would be the polite summary. All the guys we work with are all really clued up, intelligent people who understand the problems we're facing. Yeah, the quality of what you guys have done is very good and very quick. So yeah. We've had huge amounts, to be honest. The benefits we've seen across the board, because we've used SI to enable a lot of that, is things like onboarding. We've reduced the number of calls coming in onboarding. We've improved our gross to net onboarding. You guys have enabled that the wholesale process is slicker, because obviously we built the front end Titan, but we're backing off to you guys on the pricing. We're backing off to understand early termination fees. All of that stuff is in there. We're now able to give good, accurate base reports. So we can basically understand exactly how many customers are in there, but we get some really good reporting on number of customers who have been billed, number of customers who have paid. The reconciliation team basically understand when they look at the bank account versus the customer bills, they understand who's paid, who's not paid, and they can trace that end to end through that whole process, which makes the reconciliation process much better too. So we've seen significant benefit across the board on revenue reconciliation, charging customers early termination fees properly, making sure we're charging customers for things. We've then got a whole bunch of roadmap items now that are customers, when they leave us, we're going to make sure they return the router or we're going to charge them. And we now have a system to accurately charge them, but also track whether they have actually returned things or not. So it's quite a few things that are not just happening, but things that are we can see as well. And genuinely speaking, you've always had a reputation for basically doing exactly what you say. So it's like kind of their own seal of things. It's just like you do what you say in the tin. And then working with you guys directly, again, it's a straightforward company. You're not trying to do deals upon deals or anything crazy or side. It's basically you keep it clean, and it's very clear that we're buying a service from you that does X, Y, Z, and you deliver X, Y, Z. And a lot of people forget actually when you're in the supply service business, actually delivering exactly what you say you can deliver is a really big thing. And then actually, if we ask for additional stuff, you guys are on it, you deliver it, and you're nice and friendly about it, and it's really nice to work with you guys. It's quite nice to get that. So yeah. Very much. We love the fact that it's cloud based. B Everything is API capable. So basically, all the functionality and capability is API driven, and that's great for us because actually, what we want right now is very much a platform that works in conjunction with Titan as a CRM platform, and very much Titan is requesting in real time, and we're getting stuff done in real time through the APIs. That's the bit we really love. Just the ability to function in real time, be able to service our customers in real time, and be able to give that live information back. So when the customer wants to look at the bill, we pull it from you guys in real time to get the most up-to-date version where that is, call rating, etc., etc. The other bit is then stuff like uh, once we got the input rate card sorted, we'll be able to have a live snapshot of true P&L. We can actually go down to customer level and say this customer is making us X amount of money, and that will then mean that we can go actually future tariff. We want to review and say, no, let's look at international call packages. Could we do a special on, I don't know, calls to India, for example? We could get a really good operational deal that we could do a really good deal doing calls to India and actually go after a target market in that area. So it's got some really good capability and functionality that is now going to enable us to be smarter in our business choices, be able to actually have the data to back it up. And again, that's what Elevate's given us. Is it's given us the automation through the APIs, the cloud-based capability, but it's then also given us the data to be smarter on how we're going to run the business going forward. So yeah. Definitely, I'd totally recommend you guys as a company to work with. The platform does exactly what you expect it to do. It's stable. It performs very well. You guys, as a company, to work for or work with, even are really flexible, really supportive. And again, Elevate as a platform and SI as a company will basically help you grow. So I would definitely recommend it. Yeah.